Akabaka.
Akabaka.
Sucker for love. First date.
What's going on, everybody? I'm KidDog618, and today I am back playing Sucker for Love First Date, but we're actually on the second date. The yellow one. This one. The king in yellow approaches. I'll let them read it for me.
Chapter 2. The king in yellow approaches.
In a world terrorized by slavering shadows and tentacled nightmares, something as innocuous as an additional star in the night sky may be the most prophetic premonition of doom. For wherever the lurid golden light of the planet Carcosa shines, the long, wicked shadow of the King in Yellow is cast. Behind that mask lie echoes of decadence and disorder, masquerades of limitless cruelty and hideous laughter in equal part, and all of the poor devils seduced by the lavish promises of the God King's court, the favored victims of a king's sadistic amusement, are followers belonging to other deities.
Huh? What? Where? Huh? Did I zone out? What was I doing? I'm having one hell of a brain fart. I can't remember for the life of me what I'm supposed to be doing. Everything feels so hazy. Was I going to work? I am standing outside after all. It's gotta be it. The sun is setting, so it's probably around 7 p.m., which means I'm gonna be crazy late. Fantastic. Is that your son? That's a big fucking sun. Like, you should probably be dead. It's the beauty of working nights. I can't use the excuse that I overslept. Yeah, boss, I slept all day, sun up to sundown. That's why I'm 6 hours early for my shift, huh? Those sound like the church's noontime bells. It's high noon? No way, they must be doing some special evening service or something. I can clearly see that it's the golden hour, right before sunset. I'll just have to ask someone for the time on my way to work if it's not too late, and I really hoof it, I'll just get chewed out instead of fired. I'll still have to deal with being sweaty, but I'll figure that out when I get there. Ah, someone's coming home. Perfect. Fingers crossed that I'm not absolutely screwed. I don't trust this guy at all. He doesn't look very trustworthy. Hey man, sorry to bother you. You wouldn't happen to have the time on you, would you? Hello? Hey. Is this guy ignoring me? Normally I'd say whatever and walk away, but he's unfortunately standing in the only stairway off this floor. The only way to exit this conversation is to shove past him, but this guy's giving me such weird vibes I don't want to go anywhere near him. The longer I look at him, this guy seems more and more suspicious. That's blood. That is clearly blood. The odd posture. He's standing. His posture's not that weird. His jacket's a little big, you don't see his hands unless they're in his pockets. That odd posture, he's slowly swaying in an uncanny, disturbing way. The collar of his shirt looks filthy, stained with splotches of deep browns and reds. Is he bleeding? Does he even live here? This is the top floor, and I thought I've met all of my neighbors. There's only 4 apartments up here. My only choices are to go inside and call the police or to walk past this freaky guy, and I don't have time to wait around for when the cops show up, But just as I take a step, I kick something weighty with my shoe. It's bright pink with gold accents. A book? What's... Lynetta, but I died. The world ended. Oh, hello, sirs. Shock freezes me in place, and because I was so distracted, I didn't even notice that... Ooh. That's how you get your heart rate jumping. I ducked inside my room, slamming the door in the suspicious man's face. Fumbling with the locks in panic, I managed to turn the deadbolt. Take a few fearful steps back into the room, clutching the book to my beating chest. I definitely died when I performed the final rituals, so why am I still here? Where is here? Locked in my room, I have nowhere to run. Lynetta. If Lynetta was here, she could explain this. Maybe there's something in this book that can save me. I need to hurry. Come on, Lynetta, where are you?
Lynetta, huh? Who is this Lynetta you're trying to call?
Missy, what are you doing in my room? Oh, she's here to give me that special gift.
I just so happened to overhear you saying, Lynetta, where are you? You sounded like you were in trouble, so I let myself in.
How did you even get in here?
Your window was open.
Huh? No, it's not. And either way, I'm on the top floor, so how did you...
Lynetta sounds like a girl's name, right? This Lynetta is obviously the girl you stood me up for, isn't she?
What is her deal? I knew she'd be pissed I slammed the door in her face, but not so much that she wouldn't notice any of the things obviously wrong here. Like this, or this, or this, or my turtle. My turtle's fine. Why doesn't she care about those freaky things stalking me outside, or that my room is full of evil idols and ritualistic tokens? I can explain all this stuff.
Let me guess. Accursed devices used to channel Eldritch magics and do the bidding of outer gods?
Close. Just trying to smooch the outer gods. Well, yeah, exactly right. Did you just randomly guess that?
No, I've just been playing coy. I know exactly what you've been doing.
Oh, yeah?
You know what this is, don't you?
That's a book. It's a golden version of my book, the book I used to perform rituals for Lynetta. Hers looks way more ornate than mine. Considering I ended reality with mine, I can't imagine how dangerous hers must be. Wait a minute, the sky, the suspicious man outside, they all match Missy's book. Is she making all of this happen? Oh god, when I expected her to do something crazy, I thought she was just gonna show up with a hatchet or something. Missy, look, I'm sorry, I just got wrapped up in something, please don't.
Sorry? You're sorry? Why are you acting so afraid of me? Could it be that you know what this book is capable of?
I do. I know all too well, but I also know that these incantations take at least 5 seconds to pronounce, and that if she gets it, and that's if she gets it right on the first try. So worst case, I have 5 seconds to stop her. If I dash for my ritual knife behind her, I might be able to kill her before she does something terrible to me. My dude, I went from 0 to 100 really quick. If I can distract her, I might be able to buy myself more time. Missy, look, I'll do whatever you want.
Anything? I can be rather demanding.
Name your price.
So bold. In that case, I have 3 commands. Number 1, you'll address me as Your Highness from now on. So when I come home, it's, welcome home, Your Highness.
When she comes home? She wants to move in, but that means... Whatever, it's not like I'm gonna have to actually follow through on these. At least one of us is about to die. As you wish, Your Highness. What else?
Number 2, you'll quit your job so you can spend every waking moment catering to me, your one and only.
Hey, if we don't need money, I'm down. I'll quit my job, sure, whatever. Just a little bit more until I'm in sprinting range of the knife.
And number 3, you'll obey every order and whim I have, absolutely, without question. Do you agree to my terms?
Yes, Your Highness. Absolutely.
Absolutely. What?
Absolutely, Your Highness.
I suppose if you will do whatever I ask, then there's no need to use any of these dreadful spells on you. As a matter of fact, I believe you can help me with them. Here.
She just handed over her book without a second thought. Yellow energy pulses and crackles from my fingertips. Is she not here to hurt me?
Confused. I've liked you for a long time, and you're a capable bookkeeper. Handsome to boot. There's no
Thanks.
reason we can't simply work together. After all, a relationship based on threats of violence and fear is no good, right?
Yes. Right. We narrowly escaped with our lives just now. I hope she talks next. But something is bothering me. How does she remember that I stood her up in the reality that ended under Lynetta's awakening? And how did she get in through my window? I doubt she was able to climb several stories dressed like that and then pass through my locked window without breaking it. There's only one possible answer. Alright, Your Highness, I'm ready to enter my lifetime of servitude to you. I just have one small request first.
Being?
Could you tell me what this is?
Huh? Your Worcestershire sauce?
Got her.
What about it?
Because it's an Eldritch borrowed word or something. Lynetta said that. So you're an Eldritch god disguised as a human.
What? How did you figure that out so suddenly?
Wait, her eye patch switched eyes. Isn't it obvious? No human being can pronounce Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Of course not. It's an Eldritch alone
Yeah,
word.
that one.
Why else would it be spelled like that? I was careless. After all this time I wasted trying to seduce you in this slovenly form.
Yeah, you should have tried using your Eldritch form instead. I would have fallen in love immediately.
What?
What?
You think cosmic entities are attractive? As a human?
Hell yeah. 3D women are fine, but fourth dimensional girls with Euclidean geometry are smoking hot. They've got curves I can literally get lost in.
If I had known that you're attracted to my cosmic godhood, I would have just led with that. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am Esther, King in Yellow, heiress to Carcosa. Charmed, I'm sure.
She's gorgeous, a bona fide Eldritch King in my room. Oh man, all of my fantasies of smooching and Eldritch horror are coming true. An Eldritch royalty to boot. The King in Yellow. Sounds familiar. Can't remember why. My memory of other existences is kind of fuzzy. What I do remember is that her followers tend to be incredibly violent towards cultists loyal to other gods. Like Lynetta. Shit. Kinda got swept up in the moment and almost forgot I already pledged fealty to a different god, this reality or not. Ah, wait, I'm sorry, I'm already involved with another god. I'm following Lynetta.
I know, so loyal, so faithful and devoted. That's why I want you to be my follower instead. In exchange for serving me, I shall grant you anything you desire. Wealth, power, whatever that rotten witch Lynetta offered you, I can double it.
2 smooches? She promised me a smooch.
And I shall... What? You handed over your reality to her? For a singular smooch? Are you mad?
You heard me, so you'll match her offer then?
I suppose. If that's all you're selling the world for, then a smooch
My dude just wants to be kissed. I
arranged.
just want to be loved. No way, you promised to double it. That's 2 smooches.
No, hold on a minute.
2 of them on the lips.
All right, very well. 2 smooches lip to lip. Satisfied? Usually my followers ask for inordinate wealth, unquestionable fame and influence, or some lavish indulgence.
That's amazing.
Nobody's ever
My
dared to ask to kiss me before.
darling out
so-
here pissing off a god. She's blushing for real.
You really want to smooch me?
Hell yeah.
Your terms are amenable. Suffice it to say, I'll expect you to perform your scenes flawlessly in exchange.
Scenes?
The prompt book I gave you contains the script for The King in Yellow.
Ah, it's a play. You mean the spellbook that I was so afraid of? Is it just a damn play? This thing is just a playbook? Or are all the power-invoking rituals?
Rituals? Is this some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand?
Damn, she'd called herself better than Lynetta.
No, we aren't barbaric swamp folk casting hocus pocus in a cave. We have a little class. To invoke my power, my play must be performed perfectly.
Perfectly? I don't always get these rituals, scenes right the first time. What happens if I botch my lines or set a scene wrong?
Your performance will receive a scathing review in the Carcosan Times publication, and you'll also be killed.
Damn, I don't want a bad review in the Carcosan Times publication. I'm getting these smooches no matter
Break
what.
a leg, dearest.
Perform Act 1. Invitation. Setting. Exterior in view of city. Host. Click on the word and read that. I don't like that. Greetings, stranger, fortunate fellow. 'Tis a party for which I bellow. Greetings, stranger, fortunate fellow. 'Tis a party for which I bellow. I invite the king in yellow, so come all ye in till. That word. Wear thine masks upon you to my masquerade until he may come to loss. Till. That word. Hope for us there may be still.
Shadows lengthen, dim streets darken. To the curfew thou must hearken. Why so loudly dost thou bark in the dim city of Yatil?
Yatil?
Only much attention, quite unwholesome, you'll instill from the souls of poor Yatil. Why attract so much ill will?
That is just what... That is just what I must seek, see, hidden somewhere amongst the meekly. 'Tis one invitee I seek, he shall all my mistakes undo. 'Tis the king in yellow whose great wealth I shall accrue. When his shadow passes through, wealth will come to eye and view.
Lo, your plans shall surely languish, and this whole town will know anguish, for the king is whom they say, which shall this city indeed smite. If he comes, Yatil and you and I will know his might, all be lost within a night. What reward is worth that price?
Wearing this expensive clothing, pardon from my family's loathing. Lasting till I'm decomposing all my friends whom strife I've caused. Yes, preparing for this dearest night, their forgiveness is the cause. They shall all be proud because I had brought the king to us. Thank you. Thank you. I tried really hard.
Bravo! Simply splendid.
Thank you. Why, thank you. That was actually pretty fun. I haven't gotten to flex my acting chops since high school.
You're no stranger to the stage, I can tell.
Yeah, I was the theater kid. My school did Macbeth.
A virtuoso of the bard, are we? If you've performed Shakespeare, then you must be an actor of sufficient ability to survive my play. Tell me, what role were you? The leading man, I presume.
That was tree number 4.
I wasn't aware that was a role.
Okay, so wait, hold on. Funny story relating to this. My high school did Wizard of Oz musical once, and I tried out for a lead role, but apparently I can't sing well. So they gave me lead henchman monkey number 2. And like, it was when the evil witch or wizard, I forget, released the monkeys. That was my big scene. I like jumped through the curtains and I just got to act like crazy on stage. And the moment I jumped out of stage, there was a music stand that somebody forgot to move. So I jumped out and immediately cut my head open on the music stand. And then I was out. I was out for the rest of the play. And I was so upset because that was my big moment. It's not. I'm sorry, back on topic.
You weren't even the leading tree?
Don't worry, I was actually Macbeth.
I thought you said you were a tree.
Acting.
Oh, you are good.
Whoa, hey, what's happening to you?
Don't fret, dearest. Something is simply passing between my planet's light and your bedroom. A cloud, perhaps. You know the proverb, wherever the golden light of Carcosa shines, the shadow of the unspeakable one is cast? It's a literal rule. I can only be wherever the light of my planet star Carcosa shines.
Oh,
In other words, I can't reach you at night when you're not standing in natural light, or if anything obstructs your view of Carcosa.
that explains why Missy had a weird daytime curfew. She'd literally vanish when the sun sets. What a Cinderella-like curse. It also explains how she got in my room. My window may have been locked, but the curtains were open, allowing the light in. So she can't get into my room if I close my curtains?
Aw, I was quite enjoying my time with you. I wanted to stay a little longer. Alas, parting is such sweet sorrow. It may be some time until your sky clears. Until then, I bid you adieu.
Already got a forehead kiss. Well, looks like I have one hell of a choice to make. Lynetta hasn't been summoned yet, and Astaire is stuck outside for the moment, so I have a moment to collect my thoughts. Between Lynetta and Astaire, who do I want to smooch? Or maybe more accurately, who am I more afraid of? Do I stay with Lynetta, or do I follow Astaire this time around? She is offering twice as many smooches after all. We're going to go with Astaire. Esther. Whoops. I need to make my choice. If I want to stay with Lynetta, then I should focus on casting spells from her book. If I want to smooch Esther, then I should open my window again when the clouds are clear and use Esther's book. And if I try going for both, while walking down the middle of the road is bound to get me run over. As long as they aren't both in the room at the same time, I should be safe, right? Oh man, what am I gonna do? Either way, I need to talk to Lynetta. She might be an avatar of World and Calamity, but she might be able to help me get my head straight. Speaking of my head, why does my forehead feel kinda sticky? Because there was gold lipstick on it, right? Like she smooched me. Yeah, see? It's fine. I'm going to stop this episode here, because I don't want this to get too long, but I think... how do I switch books? Do I have to summon her? Why do I feel like that's going to be important? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not going to remember that. Okay, but I'm going to leave this episode here so it doesn't get too long and so I can get into the next phase and get ready to smooch Esther. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching till the end of the video. If you liked what you see, do me a favor and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, I will see you next time.